Do you remember, I think it was yesterday, possibly the day before, I posed the question of who from Canada are in the Epstein files? There's got to be at least a couple of them. Well, I got your answers. Peter Nygard, disgraced former Canadian fashion mogul, apparently is heavily featured. And this also, not just in regards to him seeing Epstein, but showing that the U.S. Department of Justice sought an interview with Prince Andrew regarding his visits to Nygard's Bahamas property, where he is alleged to have trafficked women. Both Mark Carney and Justin Trudeau are mentioned in the Epstein files. Neither of them, however, are mentioned as direct correspondents. They are brought up in terms of newsreels and correspondence with others, financial news updates. Nothing direct. Ben Mulroney, the son of the former prime minister, however, with a third person as an intermediary, tried to pitch an app to Epstein. We have a Lee Smolin, a theoretical physicist from the Perimeter Institute in Waterloo, Ontario, mentioned in the files. None of these things are telling us exactly how, other than what I tell you. Jason Kennedy, former Alberta Premier, mentioned in a forward e-letter, so not really a big deal. Anonymous Canadian models. 2 individuals described as Serbian-Canadian lingerie model and a French-Canadian aspiring model are mentioned as potentially have being groomed by Epstein and or one of his subordinates. We have an unnamed CBC employee, and I really wish that would shock me, but the CBC, once upon a time, it was unbiased. Now, it's Canada's Hamas Herald. The Irvings from New Brunswick is an industrial family that was mentioned in exchange where an associate asked if Epstein had met them, and his reply was no. Prince Rupert visit. A Dubai salesman, Sultan Ahmed bin Suleiman, intended to meet with the First Nations chief in British Columbia while discussing potential business with Epstein. Doesn't give me, 2017. In 2014, we have a visit that tried to visit Vancouver, stayed in 2014 at the Four Seasons, despite being registered as a sex offender. And I find that interesting because I saw a headline the other day talking about how Canada refused to allow Epstein entry. And I actually almost did a thing talking about how proud I was that Canada actually had the brains to not let him in. And thank you, Canada, for proving to me that, once again, we've decided to be as stupid as we possibly can. Finally, we have in 2018 a application by Epstein for to be a temporary resident in Canada. I assume that's what the news article was going to end up telling me about. So he wanted to move to Canada and have a base up here. And fortunately, Canada had the brains to say no. Apparently, we only pollute with fossil fuels. We don't pollute with people.